What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Destiny episode 128 with me, cxc. In this episode we're going to be jumping in to yet another random strike. So as you can see, we're building up our power level. We are now on power level 1531, so 1531 is our current power. So we're getting a little bit closer now to reaching the cap of this season, which I think is 1580. I don't know if we'll actually reach it before the series ends, or this season ends. It might have already even reset by now. But yeah, either way, we're going to be jumping into a strike. We're going to see what this episode has to hold for us. Hopefully you're enjoying the series so far, guys. New episodes on Destiny every 6 days. New video on the channel every other day. So make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all of the content that's going to be dropping. But yeah, let's jump into this episode. That's enough talking. So we're on Airlock 6, Prison of the Elders, doing a mission called Warden of Nothing. It's got to stabilise the Prison of Elders. Take out a few enemies. We're going to try and top the leaderboard. We're also going to try our best not to go down. Currently, our weapons are... Primarily, we've got a submachine gun, which we're using here. Our secondary weapon, or special weapon, is a trace rifle. And our heavy weapon, or third weapon, or melee weapon even, is the sword. So we're using some pretty heavy weapons here. Apart from this is really good close range. It's not the best for quite far away. Like, as you can see, we're not dealing that much damage to these enemies from here. So we're going to pull out the trace rifle, just deal some extra damage from a distance. But yeah, so far so good. We're not doing bad at the moment. Let's wait for the team to catch up.
Let's move this prisoner transport. The cell blocks are up ahead.
Okay, so we've got to traverse the tunnels. Take out these enemies here. And just keep pushing forward. We're going to jump into these little bays here just so the train doesn't hit us. We're going to wait for it to go by once more. And then we're going to make a run for the exit. So we've got a dip in the floor right there. That's where we've got to go. Through the floor and to the left. This isn't exactly my favourite mission. It's probably my most hated mission. It's just one of them ones where you get so many stupid downs on here. So we're going to try not to fall into any of those traps, like get hit by the train, or go into any of these bollards that explode. There's so many ways you could get a stupid down. It's unreal. Thank you for everyone, by the way, that's checking out the Destiny series. This still continues to be the most popular series on the channel. I don't know if it's because it's the longest running. I think in February it's been running for 3 years, which is quite impressive at this stage. Take out this guy here, Minotaur. We're going to try and jump onto the top of the track and follow this track all the way to the end. There's a lot less chance of us getting hit by a train up here. Take down these enemies. We've got some goblins. We're pretty much done for this section. Apart from the enemies here, we're going to throw a grenade to take down them though. I might have just dealt some damage to the teammate by blowing up that bollard. He didn't go down, so it's not too much of a big deal, I don't think. Okay, so we've pretty much just made it through the end of the tunnels now. So we've done this part of the mission, and we're going to get a new objective, which is going to be exit the tunnels. Okay, how creative. That's another annoying thing about these enemies. Once you deal so much damage to them, they go into this defensive mode where you can't actually deal any more damage to them. And they just build up the health again that you've taken off them. That looks like a perfect place to throw a grenade. Maybe slightly misfired it. Got a supercharge here. It doesn't make much sense to use it yet. Then again, yeah, there's a lot of enemies crowded around in one spot. We may as well pull the supercharge out. It looks like we've got another couple of waves as well spawning. deal as much damage as possible with the supercharge. We've probably just got 15 kills off that. Take down this enemy and focus on the goblins. So to me that looks like it's it. Okay, we've got another enemy here, heavy enemy. Some kind of mini boss. Completely misfired with the grenade. I got an enchantment prism though, so maybe I didn't. Maybe I actually hit him with that grenade. Dealt the final blow on the boss or something, I don't know. Let's keep pushing forward either way. We've got to go up to this energy beam, which is going to take us up. Track the Warden's Servitor. So actually nearing the end of this mission so far. I know I haven't skipped anything out. Like, it's been pretty consistent, the action. Which is good. We're now entering the arena. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the boss is coming up in a few rooms. If it's not this room, it's the next one. We've stormed through this mission. Pick up these Ingrams. It's got some new weapons. The Galu. That reminds me of, well, the name at least. The Galil on Black Ops 1. That was a really good gun for zombies. Classic weapon, the Galil. And the brother he had as well, I forgot what it's called. The HK something. I don't know. I really miss zombies, to be honest. I would play some zombies on the channel. Call of Duty Zombies was the one back in the day. Okay, so obviously I was wrong. This is now the final room before the boss. Going to take out the enemies that are going to spawn here. We've got a sphere that drops in a second about where I'm standing. So I'm going to move out the way of that. Jump straight in the way of a mine. Even better. Got a scorch cannon. This is just a rocket launcher basically. See if there's any enemies we can take out with this. Okay, so it's not actually that heavy. Even though it's a rocket launcher, it does not deal much damage. And my shot with it is awful. Okay, so boom. Just got to take out a mini boss, I believe, before we can get to the main boss, which I think is a Servitor. I think the main boss is the Warden's Servitor. Servitor, I don't know. So we're doing really well. I don't know how we haven't gone down just yet. And here is the sphere that I was talking about. It's about to spawn. Pull the sword out, try and deal as much damage as possible to the enemies inside. Okay, I made a mistake. I could possibly go down from that. Yeah, that was my own fault. Okay, so that's that room complete, and now we're moving on to the Warden's Servitor, or Servitor as I like to call it. I guess that's pronounced wrong though. So yeah, claim your treasure. This is a dummy treasure room. I believe that they don't actually let you take the treasure from here. Yeah, this is like a fake out. I don't get why it does this. Surely after this amount of time, everyone knows that this isn't real. There we go, so we're going to drop down now to the Servitor. We're going to try and take down this boss as quick as possible. No messing around. All three of us hopefully on the same page with this. And boom, so we're dropping down now into the boss's room. So we're going to throw a grenade pretty quick over to the left. Most of the enemies are crowded over there. Looks like we've got a few kills from that. And then let's just deal a lot of damage to the boss as quick as possible. And there we go. That was really easy.
What's your scam here, Drifter? You always have one. No scam.
And boom guys, that's actually going to do it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to join me in 6 days time for episode 129, or join me not tomorrow but the next day for Detroit Become Human episode 24. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leaderboard up at the end for anyone interested. But that's going to do it from me, and I'll catch you in the next episode.